So a couple of days ago I finally finished the research on my Leopard A1A1. Back when I started playing top tier, the Leopard A1 was the king. It was the fastest and most mobile of the MBTs or medium tanks at this tier, which used to be top tier, and it was the king of the meta. I started playing it because I wanted to do a review on this tank like I do on most of the top tier vehicles that I own, because top tier is my favourite part of War Thunder. I do play other parts because at the end of the day you have to have money to run your top tier tanks, but yeah. I'm not going to say the Leopard A1A1 has changed, because it hasn't, but the meta has. Ever since the introduction of tier 6 tanks, the Leopard A1 has been given a battle rating of 8.3, unlike the normal Leopard's battle rating of 7.7. And such other tanks as the Mouse and the E100 also have battle ratings of 7.7. Now, I thought it was bad when the Panther 2 got moved up to a 7.0. I adored the Panther 2. I used to play it in SRB, for Christ's sake. It was my tank. It was my go-to tank for SRB in my squadron. And as soon as it got moved up to 7.0, I didn't touch it for 3 or 4 months. I refused. I didn't want to upset myself by attempting to play it. Now, it's worth noting, during these 2 games, you'll have seen when I spawned in, I have a 7.7 lineup, with the exception of the Leopard, and 2 out of the 3 games I played, I got up-tiered. Full up-tier. Alright? I was fighting MBT-70s and T-64As in both of those scenarios. Now, the Type 74 is in a similar boat to the A1A1, but that tank has been given fin stabilized sabot, so at least it can penetrate these tanks. I can penetrate them as well, but I have to aim for weak spots, which, granted, you can do if you're playing your T-64 as well, but your T-64 can take a hit. The Leopard can't. If they were firing heat, which they're not going to be doing because they're fighting at top tier, they're going to be firing fin stabilized sabot, they're going to go straight through this armor like a knife through hot butter. No worries whatsoever. It's just going to go straight through your tank, take out all your crew, detonate your ammo rack, blow your turret off. It'll look pretty, but you won't get fuck all done, and you'll lose a shitload of money. Which is precisely why I've only recorded 2 clips for this video, because I'm not losing any more money playing this fucking tank. I've always had a really strange relationship with the Leopards. It's one of those tanks that I knew how to play, but could never play myself. It's like when somebody says, do as I say, not as I do. I knew what to do, and I could tell somebody how to play this tank competently, but I myself couldn't take my own advice. Now, I admit, that may have had an effect on my gameplay in this video, but nevertheless, the meta for this tank has changed, and it is no longer king anymore, guys. No longer. It's been knocked off of its pedestal, and unfortunately for me, it's been knocked off after I've got it, so I've never managed to experience it at its prime. Although I suppose I can say I experienced the Panther 2 at its prime, and that thing was a little demon when it wanted to be. Now though, well, let's just say I'm glad that I bought this tank when Germany had 50% off on its vehicles. Let's just say that. Because I would have been very, very pissed off if I spent over £1 million to buy, over 1 million credits to buy and crew this thing. I would have been very angry. Although as it happens, it was just over around 600,000. So, yeah, it's a lot, and I'm disappointed. But I think it's time to accept that it's now Leopard 1 or nothing. I have been up tiered in the Leopard 1, but not a full 9.0 up tier, thankfully. Alright, so let me guys know what you think of the A1A1. Do you agree with me? Do you not? Leave your opinion in the comments down below, and I'll reply to them as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching. I'm not going to say I hope you enjoyed the video, because I doubt you did. It's been a bit of a somber subject. But subscribe if you want to, like or dislike as well if you want to. It really helps out the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next War Thunder video. Peace.